you tonight. With today being National Drink Wine Day, it's always important to drink responsibly.
And considering some will participate today, there are several misbeliefs about drinking wine. 41 NBC's Rashad Van has more.
A glass of wine could keep the doctor away. However, there are several misbeliefs about drinking wine, including improving your mental health, helping you live longer, and preventing cancer. According to the Rehab for Alcoholism website, there are several tips wine drinkers should know before their next glass.
And it may have some benefits, but it's really about looking at each person and looking at the risk versus reward, and how much drinking is appropriate for you.
Nutrition specialist Allie Kerr says it's more important to know the risk factors of drinking wine and other alcoholic beverages rather than consuming and not knowing.
Another thing I would look at is how does it affect their sleep? Do they feel well rested after they've had alcohol the night before? Some people find that they are less motivated, have less get up and go the next day, and they just don't feel as well rested after they've had alcohol. So that's another thing to look at when you're determining about the pros and cons of alcohol for you.
Considering that some will participate in National Drink Wine Day, it's recommended that women should not drink more than 1 glass of wine per day. Kerr says if you do, make sure you're aware of the possible side effects.
Because it does affect different people differently. So for some people, they may be able to have a little bit and it can have a strong effect. For some people, maybe a little bit of alcohol or wine doesn't have as much effect on them. So it really does, it's about learning how it affects you personally as far as what's the right amount for you.
She also says while consuming wine or alcohol, you should also drink water.
Another thing to think about if you are drinking alcohol is to make sure you're also drinking water with that, because alcohol it does dehydrate us. So that is important too, to stay hydrated, and that can also cut back on some of maybe the negative effects.
And for men who drink wine, the American Heart Association recommends just 1 or 2 drinks per day. Tucker?
Thank you, Rashad. For more health tips about wine consumption, head to 41NBC.com.